to the Palouse, Pullman, Washington Martin Stadium, home to the Washington State Cougars. As we'll see a squad from the Mountain West, the UNLV Rebels, taking on the winners of 5 straight, the Washington State Cougars. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with me. Guys, it's time to get it going. The Rebels will get us started with the opening kickoff. The returner will field it and try to get some field position. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. So Washington State's offense is on the field for the first time today. Out of the gun to give to the back. Just searching and working for the running room as he gets it out to the 26. Washington State lines up quickly. To the air, it's Casey. Using the back as a receiver on the screen. And he'll move his way forward to the first down. They'll mark it at the 35. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. He'll off one deep down the left side. He's got it inside the 15. And they were looking for a chunk play, and they got it. The explosive picks up more than 30. To the air on first down. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Wants to fire on second down. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be third down. Boy, they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a first and goal. Floats it out in space. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And on fourth down, here comes the field goal unit. Never a doubt. And that'll put the first points of the game on the board. It's 3-0. After putting 3 on the board, the kickoff unit ready to go.
And he'll take that first drive. Like, you wanted a touchdown, but you gave the people here at home something to cheer about on that first drive. Move the football enough to get your kicker an opportunity and to put 3 on the board.
So UNLV's offense will go to work for the first time today. Let's take a quick second to call out some of the impact players their coaches mentioned in meetings this week. Anything you guys heard that really resonated with you?
Yeah, I love when coaches talk about guys that bring it every single day. Like, that we can depend on them. They can get other guys lined up. They're always motivated. They're always being a great teammate. These are the guys that coaches love.
And big-time players make big plays in big games, right? These are the guys that have to play well if they're going to win games like this. It'll be interesting to see what they do today.
And that's your goal. Separate man from ball. Try to get your shoulder in there on the catch point and really give him something to think about. Physically jar that football and knock it out. Nice job by the defender.
Pulls it in. It's Nicholas. And boy, is he close to that first down. Maybe just a couple of inches short. And the Rebels will bring the punt team onto the field. This will be their first punt of the afternoon. He'll field the punt. He gets it up to the 34-yard line before he stopped, and that's where the offense will set up shop. Try to get the edge with a quick touch pass. Breaks the tackle. Stopped at the 44, but he got 10 on the play. From the 44-yard line, the offense snaps it on first down. Back to pass, it's Casey. He hurls one deep down the left side. Makes a grab on the shot. And he ran away from the defense to take it in. Touchdown, Washington State.
You know, oftentimes in college football, the best offenses are the ones that can create explosive plays, just like you saw right there. They're top 10 in the nation in points per game because they don't have to drive the field. They've got dudes scattered all over this offense that can take it the distance on any given play.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. UNLV is ready to go back to work on offense. They went 3 and out on their first possession, now to see if they can be more productive this time around. Use the play fake, now to throw. Finds his tight end. Out across the 30 mark, down at the 35 after the 10-yard gain. First down and 10. Wants to throw on first down. He'll throw it. Incomplete. Looked as if he had his man, but just a misfire from this senior. Plenty of work to do here on second and long. From the gun, running back on the move. Pretty good effort on that one to work his way up to the 42.
You love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
The Rebels really need to keep this drive alive on third down. Got a little space. They tried to go smash mouth on third and short, and it did not work against this defense. The punt team makes its way onto the field. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. And they'll get him down after the return at the 27-yard line. Washington State has it back, and they'll send the offense onto the field. They've built a quick double-digit lead now to try to get this offense really humming. Got it in the middle. It's Washington. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line. Rush is on him. Incomplete, thanks to the great defensive pressure there that sort of threw them out of rhythm.
Yeah, I don't know if the quarterback got confused on first down. He might have thought the defense was going to be in man coverage that time, but they were in zone. They fooled him and just didn't seem like he had his eyes in the right place, was forcing that ball to his intended target. The window way too small. The guy was not open, so that didn't have that chance to be complete.
The Cougars come to the line on third and short, trying to keep the drive alive. Makes a catch at the 20. And the tackle is made, but not before that completion gets them 30-plus. This offense thrives on those big, explosive plays. Deep shot for the end zone. Touchdown, Wazoo! Snagged in the end zone to give them 6. No midseason concentration laps here in Week 7 as they push out that lead. And with the extra point, they now have a 3-possession lead at 17.
And it's now the second time this wide receiver has scored. Another outstanding job with the route. Great job securing the catch.
Rebels offense is back on the field. They haven't exactly burst out of the starting blocks, and they need to get something together with this possession. Some hard running there, but just too many defenders as he stopped for a loss. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Dropping back, it's Lindsey. And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit.
Not many receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football. He was going to put a hit on him to make sure he had to think about something later, and you could see the ball pop out and fall to the ground.
And the Rebels line up to punt it away. Wants to return it. Returns like that are why you don't settle for the fair catch if you don't have to. Picks up just a little bit of yards to help out the O. They'll open this drive from their own 42-yard line. Got it behind the line. It's Etienne. They'll make the stop, but not before they use the screen beautifully and pick up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Leaves it with the back. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
That back had absolutely nowhere to run the football. Actually, is he counting? I think he's counting to make sure there's only 11 guys on defense.
Catch in the middle, it's Westbrook. He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. Looking to throw for it. He lofts it high, high and deep down the left side. We've come to the end of the period, and Washington State is on top. And they jumped out to that edge early. As we wrap up the first, let's take a quick look at our game stats. Starting off this quarter, close enough to smell the goal line. They'll run it on 1st and goal. He'll be brought down at the 5-yard line, and this defense is on its heels.
And these RPOs always put the defense in a bind, but listen, you give up the run, they get a short little gain, no harm, no foul.
Picked up some of what they needed on 1st down. Now it's 2nd and goal from the 5. Scanning the field, it's Casey. Into the house. Touchdown, Cougars.
How about the day for this young fella? 3 receiving touchdowns. Hey, defense, that guy's good. We might want to do something about it. Let's send 2 at him. Let's send 3 at him. We can't let this guy continue to beat us time and time again.
Looks like he's going to try to return it. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. UNLV ready to go back to work on offense. They face a pretty tall mountain here, Jesse, down 24, but if they're going to climb it, this is a good time to start.
Sense of urgency's got to be big right here. You just get the feeling at this point of the game, David, they've got to score on this drive. Obviously, their defense needs to get stops, but at this point, offensively, they've got to execute much better.
They got to be super aggressive. Down 24, you're going to need 3 touchdowns, 3 2-point conversions, everything to kind of go your way. So fast and throwing the football.
And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. A strike downfield. At midfield, he's got room. And they're getting it rolling with that play to the 42-yard line.
I know this isn't the start the offense wanted. They don't have any points so far in this game, but sometimes it just takes one explosive play to turn things around. And after that beautiful completion deep for the offense, that should give them a little confidence, a little momentum. They've now got us to be able to score points on this drive.
They'll line up for a 2nd down play. Gets the back moving. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. And the Heat gets home. They knock him down back at the 45.
Well, this offensive coordinator has to be scratching his head because he's trying to keep his quarterback protected. He's trying different things, sliding the offensive line, keeping tight ends and running backs in, chipping, going empty, and getting the ball out quickly, but it's not working. They're just losing the one-on-one battles up front, and in the second half looking forward, I don't know if they're going to be able to fix it.
Stopped right at the 42-yard line as this defense forces a 4th down. Punt is in the air. And that one will sail out of bounds. No chance for a return there. Here comes the Wazoo offense onto the field again. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football.
And it's been great execution. They've done exactly what they've wanted to do. Build the lead. Now Palmer's a different animal. Now you got to protect him.
You can tell they were paying attention in practice this week in the film room because they have gone out, everybody right now on the same page.
Quickly out to the tight end. He'll move it up to the 37-yard line, and it'll be a 1st down. And the Cougars racing to the line in the hurry up.
Man, this quarterback is having a first half. He's over 200 yards already, heating up, setting up. Dude, this dude might break his career high in passing. I don't know what it is. Somebody get stats for me.
They're dealing with a 2nd and long.
This is a defense that's going to be aggressive, and they're not going to just sit back and rush 4 guys on that play. They're going to send the blitz. You're getting smaller, faster guys fighting fire with fire. You know this quarterback is athletic, but we've got fast guys too. At that time, that was a great play call defensively.
Nice job by the quarterback, seeing the receiver come open, getting him the football, making the 1st down, and they like to do.
Makes the catch. Touchdown, Washington State. He broke away from the defense, and they couldn't catch it.
Well, this guy certainly, from a statistical standpoint, has done everything to deserve a trip to New York City. He has been a big playmaker week in, week out for this offense. get this, that last touchdown was his 20th touchdown catch of the season. This guy has been unstoppable.
And the return man reaches the end of the line, and down he goes. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. Give to the running back. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. They feed him again. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
This offense has got to get this thing going, man. Nowhere to go. Where do you want the running back to go? He gets tackled for a loss. Offensive line has to block better. They got to create some holes. They've gone nowhere. Several drives, no points. They need something to go right for this offense.
They've already punted 4 times in this game, and they're about to run the guy out there for a 5th time if they don't pick up the first down here. Complete to the left. Really nice job to get it past the sticks, pick up the first down at the 30. Dropping back, it's Lindsey. Throws to the wideout. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down, 2nd down coming. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. The play action fake. Fires to the big fella. Still running at the 40. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with a first down. The Rebels come to the line with a new set of downs. Just keep slinging it. Bringing the heat. Nowhere to go with the ball, and down he goes at the 39. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. This offensive line has just been unable to keep them away from the quarterback. Now it's 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. Fires to the wideout. Complete in the middle. He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. On 3rd and short, they'll try to convert through the air. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down. And the Rebels will line up to punt it away. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. And they'll keep it away from the return man as the punt goes out of bounds. Washington State has it back, and they'll send the offense onto the field. This drive will get started from the 37-yard line. The give to the back. Good pickup on that play. It'll bring up 2nd and 4. The Cougars moving quickly to the line. Trying play action. Keeping his eyes downfield, rolling left. And they're unable to connect on the long pass. He caught it, but he was out of bounds. It's incomplete.
Well, we know this offense hasn't been able to get it going on the ground so far in this game. Now they're trying through the air, but give this defense credit. They've got a really good game plan. They've got all 11 guys on that side of the ball executing perfectly. Fantastic job in the back end that time, being in position and making sure that thing fell incomplete.
The offense calls a timeout to stop the clock. Now a first down from the 45-yard line. Back to throw, it's Casey. Going for it all. And good coverage there to knock it away and deny the score. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Wants to throw, he's working against the clock. And good coverage and better hands by the defender to knock it down in the end zone.
This quarterback is having a day, man, and right there he was looking for touchdown pass number 5. He has been dialing it up. He's been throwing strikes. We haven't seen him miss very much like he did just there, but what a game this dude is having.
Misses again. It's incomplete, and that's 3 in a row.
Yeah, and you just wonder if the defense now is taking out some frustration. Obviously, they've been getting lit up all over the place, and that time they finally gave it back to the offense there. Really nice, big, clean hit. This defense needs a little bit more of that as the game goes on.
Drop the football, and they'll turn it over on downs. Desperately wanted to convert on 4th down, but couldn't do it. These corners backing off a bit. They'll start this drive going to the air. Finds his man. It's Nicholas. The offense calls timeout. It's the second one they've used this half. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Looking to go up top, and time's running out in the half. Looking deep. He's got it at the 15. He goes out of bounds right at the 10-yard line, and the offense can smell the touchdown from here. So it's first down, but with just a few seconds, they'll try to put up a 3 before halftime. Right down the boulevard. That late-in-the-half field goal always gives you a little boost going to the locker room, and they'll need to finish off these final few seconds and not allow them to answer. Just enough time for one final play of the half. Making side adjustments here. Looking for a man. It's Casey. Here's a heat. Can't find a receiver, and down goes the quarterback. A sack to punctuate this first half. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. UNLV is ready to go back to work on offense to find something to build a little confidence.
Yeah, it hasn't gone well. When you're trailing by this much, this first drive, man, does everything matter and hinge on this? Because every possession in the second half is going to be critical.
Yeah, and I think if you're on offense, why hold back? What are you worried about? Nothing went well in the first half for you, and at this point, trailing by as much as you are, throw caution to the wind, be aggressive, and let's just see what happens.
And the timing just a hair off.
This is a top 25 defense, guys. One of the best units in the entire country. They're so good situationally, and they understand the importance of getting leads early, making the offense predictable, having to throw in these types of situations so they can adjust accordingly. And that's what they're doing right now. Their coverage is being dictated by the scoreboard. They're going to make it really, really hard on this quarterback here in the second half to throw any completions.
Makes the catch at the 30. They'll put a stop to that return at about the 37-yard line. Here comes the Wazoo offense onto the field again. From the shotgun, the handoff to the back.
And I think after that play there, you're seeing how this offense is staying committed to having some balance. They've had so much success early in this game throwing the football, right? They've been lighting the scoreboard up through the air, but they also want to keep the defense on their heels so you continue to run the football. Even if you're not breaking off 60-yard TD runs, you got to have that back.
He tosses one high and deep down the left side. Hauls it in down the sideline. Touchdown, Cougar! And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing.
Well, this offense looked unstoppable in the first half, lighting up the scoreboard, and it doesn't look much different here in the second half. They take their first drive of the third quarter, march it down the field, and score. There's no end in sight with these.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Rebels offense is back on the field. Didn't get anything done. 3 and out on their last series. He'll try to find a rhythm here. He'll pull it on the read. Now after that run, they're in pretty good shape at the 30-yard line.
You know, as a quarterback, when you're doing this zone read play, you got to read that defensive end. If he crashes down hard inside to take the running back away, right away you know now you're keeping the football. Nice job by the quarterback.
Couldn't find a lane. A pickup of 1 to the 31. The Rebels line up, trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. Looking to throw, it's Lindsey. Right down the middle. And his throw is incomplete. They bring the punter onto the field now. He'll try to field the punt and bring it back. They'll put that return to a stop at the 33, but the offense set up in pretty good field position. Wants to go up top on first down. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. He leaves it with his back. Tackled at the 43 after picking up 10. Washington State going quickly.
Defense gives up the pretty big run. They get the first down. And listen, you got to reload quick now because this offense, they got their...
There he goes. He puts him in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be first down.
This defense is going to have to find a way to start mixing up their coverages. They're in a tough spot. They're down right now, so most people would think the opponent would be running the ball, but when you've had the success these guys have had throwing it, you're going to see more shot plays. You better change your looks up to try and get a takeaway to get back in this game.
And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. It'll be third and long. Wants to throw it. He lobs one high down the left side. He caught it into the end zone. Touchdown, Washington State. Well, this receiver is making this passing attack look like it's going against air.
No doubt, it does. It looks like it's on air. I tell you what, you got to find a way to rough this guy up a little bit. Be physical. Make sure he takes a toll instead of all these big plays he keeps making. Make him tired, physically dent him a little bit, make him have to work a little bit harder than you have been.
Cool as a cucumber as the hands team makes a sure catch. UNLV ready to go back to work on offense. They had to punt it away on their last possession, but man, what great field position this time.
I mean, this is awesome. Like, last possession didn't go great. Now you're set up in an opportunity to get some points. Start thinking about what plays I like, Jesse, as I cross the 50.
There are a lot of offensive coordinators out there, David, and in this position, they like to take a shot right away and try and capitalize on this field position.
Not much to show for it. This defense has kept them bottled up all day.
And yeah, that's kind of surprising. And we talked about this before the game. One of the big matchups. Run the football against a defense that's been susceptible against the run throughout the season. But this offense just can't find a way to get it going. And I'm surprised, but now what's your counterpunch? How are you going to get the ground game going? Because so far, not a lot of success.
And the Rebels will have it first and 10. Hand off from the shotgun. They make the stop, give him 3 yards on the carry. Ball's at the 24. Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. Looking downfield, it's Lindsey. Unloads to the wideout. He put it out there for him, and the senior gave him a chance, but they couldn't make the connection. They've got a ways to go on third down from the 24 as this defense tries to force him into a field goal try. Dumps it to the back. Another incompletion on third down.
Well, this is a disappointing drive for the offense considering where this drive started in their opponent territory. Now you're 4th and long. You've got to be better throwing the football in those types of situations.
He splits the uprights and puts 3 on the board. And the field goal was good. They get 3 on the board, but it really doesn't matter much in terms of the deficit. From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Washington State has it back, and they'll send the offense onto the field. He'll loft one deep down the left side. And that one falls incomplete. They tried to go over the top on first down. Second down coming up. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. A little misdirection and the handoff on the counter. Gets the nose of the ball to the 25, give him 1. Probably the toughest call on the play sheet. Third and long, ball's at the 25. He hurls one deep down the left side. He's got it along the sideline. Open spaces. Touchdown, Wazoo! And once he got away from the D, they had no shot at catching it. Like a Thanksgiving turkey. They're just being carved. No shot. They have no idea. Looking, trying to escape, cannot. The sack forks the 2-point try.
51, UNLV 6.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Handoff to the single running back. Tackle is made at the 28 after a pickup of 3. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. Makes the grab over the middle. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down. The Rebels just got that huge run. They love another explosive play. Out of the gun, the running back has it. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Here comes the offense on 2nd down. That's the end of the quarter, and Washington State has the lead. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. So the final period starts with a 2nd down play. They'll run play action. Under fire. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. Now this offense tries to figure out a way to move the chains after the 2nd down misfire. And a missed opportunity on 3rd down as the defense knocks it free, and 4th down is coming up. And the Rebels decide to punt it away. And you couldn't ask for much more than that. A perfectly placed punt pins them inside the 5. Here comes the Wazoo offense onto the field again. He'll pitch it. Breaks into the open. And they'll ride him down, but not before he picked up the 1st down. And how about the timing on that pitch? They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. They get to him as he throws.
And it's nice to be a QB in this spot. He's had a great day, man. Like, great day. They've built a huge lead now. Incompletion's okay. Just take care of the football. Don't throw that thing to the other team.
Looking to pass. It's Casey. He lofts it high and deep down the left side. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. 3rd and 10, still backed up inside their own 20. This drive hasn't really gotten started. From the gun, wants to pass. Got his man quickly. He's going to come up about 5 yards short of the line to gain. On 4th down, trying to find his man. Took a shot as he threw. Can't make the catch, and the defense will force the turnover on downs. Great place to start for this offense. Tight end now in motion. Off play action on 1st down. Here comes the rush, and they've got him wrapped up at the 28. The Rebels trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. To the air on 2nd down. Incomplete. He had to get rid of it before he wanted to. The defense put the heat on.
And it's just been that kind of day for this quarterback and this offense, guys. They have never been able to get into a rhythm throwing the football. Timing's been off. Accuracy hasn't been great. We've seen some drops. Just not in sync. And that's why they find themselves trailing by a lot right here late in the game.
So this field goal unit has been getting the job done. They've already made a couple here today. And there is a degree of difficulty with this one, a 47-yarder from the right hash. He just barely got enough of that one and just barely kept it straight enough, too. I wouldn't say they cut into the deficit. They sort of microscopically edged off the deficit. Still a mountain to climb. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Washington State has it back, and they'll send the offense onto the field. Looking to take a shot. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. Quarterback quick pass to the receiver. They'll give him 4 on that one. It's 3rd and 6. Trying to pick up a 1st down. To throw, it's Casey. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. Makes a grab deep. Finds some room. Touchdown Cougars. And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing. With that, they are closing in on bowl eligibility. eligibility, but with this big lead and a 6-0 start, much bigger dreams for this squad. And the defense on him, and he will go down, sacked on the 2-point try. They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them.
UNLV 9.
And he's coming out of the end zone. Gets it across the 20 to the 21, and not quite what he would have picked up just taking the touchback. UNLV is ready to go back to work on offense. David, they couldn't pay off that last drive with a touchdown.
Now, they moved the ball down the field and executed like they wanted to until they stalled out and had to settle for a field goal.
I think if you want to take the next step, too, here and score a touchdown, you got to start finding more creative ways to get your best players the ball. Let's see if they can do that here.
Finding an escape route. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. And the Rebels are at the line trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. They'll send the tight end in motion. Quarterback on the keeper. That defensive front just flat whipped them as they knock him down for a big loss. The Rebels will punt it away on 4th down. Slips through the line. Looking for running room, he'll get it to the 43-yard line before he stops. Here comes the Wazoo offense onto the field again. Wants to throw, it's Casey. Fires to the middle. Complete to the right. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the 1st down. They showed great trust in their quarterback right there, and why not? He's had an outstanding game.
An outstanding game, has taken care of the football. Now, late in the game, you got the lead. That 1st down now tells me now it's time to start running the football, run the clock, get out of here with the dub.
Looking downfield on 1st down. Finds his man. It's Westbrook. He'll go out of bounds. They'll mark him at the 16. Washington State lines up quickly. Looking to throw again. Caught in the backfield, it's Etienne. That completion will take them inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. On 1st and goal, let's see if Washington State can get it in. They'll try to get it in with the run. And we have breaking news. They score yet another touchdown.
And how about this squad, man? Looking good again.
Forget the kick. He's going to throw it. He runs into the end zone on the fake. What a gutsy call to come up with a 2-point conversion there. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And he's going to bring it out. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Rebels offense is back on the field. They went 3 and out the last time they had it, and at this point of the game, you just can't afford many of those. Makes the grab on the left. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. Clock stops, and we've reached the 2-minute timeout. This offense looking for anything to cut into this big lead. And now on 2nd down for this offense. Looking downfield, it's Lindsey. Throws to the wideout. Got a man in the middle. And he surges up to the 36-yard line, and they'll move the chains. 1st down for this offense. Used the play fake, now to throw. He put it out there for him, and this senior gave him a chance, but they couldn't make the connection. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. From the gun, running back gets the give. And he has had a long day at the office, not to mention the backfield, as the defense has been all over him. Now facing a 3rd and long. Pocket breaking down. Got his man. He's pulled down right at the 42-yard line. 4th down coming, and might they roll the dice from their own territory. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. Punt is on its way. Looks it all the way in, and now turns his attention upfield. He's able to pick his way for just a bit, but he'll be stopped at the 18. Good job by the punt team. Looking to throw on 1st down. And the defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10. Washington State going quickly.
2nd down coming up.
Going to sling it on 2nd down. Fires left. Makes the grab. Still on his feet at the 25. And he'll be forced out of bounds, but not before yet another big play in this passing attack. They'll snap this one from the 30 on 1st and 10. Looking to throw on 1st down. Shoots it to the left. They pick it off, and this defense a much-needed play. And they'll get him down after a solid return. Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. Dropping back, it's Lindsey. Here comes the heat. And the quarterback will be slung down back at the 43. They've reeled off 6 straight to start the season, undefeated, bowl eligible.